Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of April 19th, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it's meant for someone else. And be sure to check out your other placements. If you're not sure what they are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Scorpio collective now. Scorpio Sun, Moon babies, Rising as well as Venus. What does Scorpio not see coming for the week? Should we take it? No, I was told no. Okay. For the week of April 19th, 2026. What does the Scorpio collective not see coming? Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week? Reflecting. And at the bottom of the deck, you have photo proof or evidence. Okay. Reflecting. Why is this something that Scorpio does not see coming this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements for the week of April 19th, 2026. What are you leaning into your opposite sign of Taurus? That was the feeling I just got. I think that's what you're doing. Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy this week, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Hermit. That's what you're doing. Situation, environment, or connection that you're dealing with this week. Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Two of Cups, Empress, Page of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. It's like something you want comes in, and now that it's here, you're not as quick to accept it or move towards it. You're reflecting. You're not sure you want this anymore. Like you applied for a job, and now this week you received a job offer, and you're like, I don't know if I still want this. Okay, Knight of Wands. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Let's get some cards on the table. One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Wands is clarified by Page of Swords, the Moon, and the Empress. Yeah, this is offer communication, okay, opportunity. It's headed right towards you because this is all in your energy. So I would expect this coming in within the first couple of days of this week. The Moon tells me you don't see this coming. Queen of Wands. Tell me why the Queen of Wands is here. If you haven't seen my readings before, queens exist in the present because they process the past. Kings take action towards the future. One more shuffle. Thank you. So it's almost like when the offer of communication comes in, Chariot, I'm telling you, it's coming in fast. The Hierophant and the Seven of Swords, you're stopping yourself. Where maybe in the past, you put out your applications and resumes, just an example. The job offer comes in, you're like, I'll take it. Because it's like out of desperation, right? I really need the job. So any job offer that comes in, I'm going to take it. Now you're like, you know what? I'm not going to do that after all. So again, just using work as an example, let's say you submitted your application or resume to ABC Corporation. ABC Corporation comes in this week and says, hey, Scorpio, we really liked your resume. We had a great time during the interview. We think you would be a wonderful candidate for this position. Would you like to start Monday? And you're like, I don't know. Based upon my past, just speaking like you, every time I just jump in and I take a job and I don't ask what the details are, I don't get any information, it ends up not being to my benefit. So in that respect, the Hierophant would be the corporation or company who's providing you with this offer, and you're like, I don't know if I want to move forward with it. This could be someone that you have long desired. This could be your person or someone from the past, and now they want to reconnect here with you, and you're like, I don't know if I want to move forward with this connection, whether it's a past person or a current person. Because you're like, I don't know if we're aligned anymore. I don't know if we have the same views or the same shared values. If it's a past person, you may not trust them. So you seem to not be jumping in so quickly into this offer or opportunity, where in the past you would have been very quick to want to move towards it. 10 of Swords. Now you're actually contemplating saying no. No, I don't want this relationship. No, I don't want this job. I know that I applied for that, you know, whatever, apartment, and I was on a wait list, but now that it's available, I don't really think I want to live there anymore. So again, maybe in the past you would have just been like, yes, I wanted it. I asked for it. It came in. I'm all in. Now you're like, I don't know. Every time I've done that in the past, I've screwed myself over. If it's like your current person or past person, there have been difficulties here. You seem to not be trusting them enough to go all in. 10 of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. 10 of Swords is clarified by Justice, 10 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords. Yeah, this is the feeling, right? Proof. I don't want to, bad karma, continue to repeat a negative cycle. You're catching yourself here. I don't want to repeat a negative cycle. So I'm looking for evidence, right? I don't want to repeat a past mistake. So if it's a new opportunity, like a new job offer, I want to get all the facts. I want to get all of the details. I don't want to be so quick to say yes. I want things in writing. You know, I want an employment contract. Like, again, you're just reflecting. Like, these are all the things I'm going to need. They need to put something tangible on, you know, on paper. If this is someone new asking you out on a date, you're like, I don't know. I'd like to get to know you a little bit more before I just meet you somewhere. Or, you know what I mean? There's like, I want to talk to you a little bit more. And I'm not just, you know, looking to hook up. So I have a Scorpio collective here who knows their worth and value when it comes to career and finance or love and romance. And so when the opportunity presents itself this week to you, you know, this offer or conversation or maybe reconciliation for some of you, you seem to not be sure about it, even though once upon a time you wanted it. Again, the feeling here, I don't think you're completely ruling it out. I don't think you're a hard no. You just seem to be like, I need facts, figures, you know, I need things in writing. I need consistency. I need, yeah, there's something here that you want to see proven to you. Tell me what this Ace of Pentacles is. Tell me what the Ace of Pentacles is. One more shuffle. Thank you. Because 6 of Swords to the Ace of Pentacles to the Lovers. The last time I went forward with this, I went from 6 of Swords to the 7 of Swords. Like, I don't want to repeat that again. What is the Ace of Pentacles? The Sun, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. I'm telling you, it's information, communication, offer, opportunity that you have wanted. You nurtured this. Meaning you invested time to put your applications and resumes out there. You made an effort in this relationship. You nurtured this friendship. You wanted this romantic love partner. You were asking God to bring someone new on your path, you know, for a long-term commitment. You asked for that Ace of Pentacles, and it's coming in. 2 of Wands, 7 of Cups, and the Fool. And there you are, Emperor at the bottom of the deck, and you're like, I don't know. I'm at a Y point. I don't know if this is what I want. A little confused here. I don't want to make a mistake is the feeling. I don't want to be looking at this opportunity through rose-colored glasses. If this is a relationship, current or past, that's trying to like come back together again, even if it's with a friend, your feeling here is like, I need to be solid, Queen of Pentacles. I don't want to re-enter connection with anyone where I'm standing on quicksand. Yeah, I don't want to be standing on quicksand. So you're looking for commitment, evidence, proof, something like that from this person. So I would expect incoming offer, communication opportunity this week. Something that you've been hoping and wanting, and now that it's here, you're not sure you want it. Anything else you need to know about this person or the offer or opportunity? We have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, you have 3 of the 4 aces. And the only ace that you're missing is the Ace of Cups. Your heart's not in this like it used to be. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Pentacles. It's finally here, and you don't know if you want it. The date, the job, the apartment. It's finally here. And you're like, I have to think about this. And that's good. I'm doing this reading on the 16th. I'll release it on the 17th, right? And it's for the week of the 19th. I think I was telling some of the other signs, Chiron went conjunct to the sun. So our wounds are being, being brought up to the surface, and highlighted for many of us. And I think for the Scorpio collective, what you're realizing is the last time I ran headfirst into something, you know, I jumped into the pool and there was no freaking water and I smacked my head on the bottom of it, and I don't want to do that again. So this time it's like, oh, the pool's open. All right, let me go inspect that pool. Like, that's what you're, I don't mean to make light of it, but I want to make sure the water's there. I want to make sure the temperature is right. You know, I want to make sure it's clean. I'm going to do a pH test. Like, that's the feeling that I get here. Yeah, the pool looks nice. Yep, I've been asking for summer. I've been asking for that day that the cover comes off the pool and I get to jump in. But last time I jumped in, there was no water. And I'm not going to make that mistake again. So your heart's not in it as much as it used to be. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. 3 cards of advice here for the Scorpio collective when this offer, opportunity, communication comes in this week. One more shuffle. Thank you. 10 of Cups. The Hermit to the 5 of Wands. Bottom of deck, Knight of Wands. Is this loyal? Loyal? Is this loyal? Will this be long lasting in my life? Does this bring into my life stability? You know, the Knight of Pentacles carries with them the Ace of Pentacles. But you don't have a Knight of Pentacles. And this is only your advice. The Ace of Pentacles is coming to you via the Knight of Wands, not the Knight of Pentacles. So it's coming in quick and it looks good and it sounds sexy. You know what I mean? Like, this is the project you want to be part of. Oh, this job is so fun and creative. Okay, but am I going to get fired in a month? You know? Again, it's not the Knight of Pentacles. So there's something here for you. It's only your advice when it comes in. Ask yourself, is this trustworthy? Am I in alignment with this? Do I really think that this, you know, opportunity or this person or this connection can provide me with long-term sustainable results? Because I think what you're looking for is the 10 of Pentacles. And the Knight of Wands is saying, I'm bringing you the Ace of Pentacles. And you're like, no, you're bringing me the Ace of Wands. And I'm smart enough now to know that. So I think your advice here is just to check with yourself, which I think you're doing. So it looks like you and the universe are on the same page this week. Just check with yourself, because that Knight of Wands should really be a Knight of Pentacles. 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and just pause and just think about it before you move forward. And get the evidence or get the facts, get this on paper, check those terms and conditions if this is a loan, a job, anything like that. Ask the uncomfortable questions, you know, about the benefits package, raises, promotions. Have conversations with this person before you go out on a date. If this is someone who's looking to reconnect with you or to strengthen a current connection, personally, if this were my reading, I'm a Scorpio moon, I would take a wait and see, get evidence. Because Pentacle it will last longer than the Ace of Wands. If you jump in too quickly into the Ace of Wands, you end up in the 10 of Wands. And I think that's what you learned before. So you're looking for stability. So I would just take a wait and see approach to whatever this is and ask the uncomfortable questions and see what answers you get before making a decision. That is what I have for you for the week ahead. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Hype the video, by the way, if you can. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.